Hello, everyone. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. I'm Klint, very glad to be online with all of you. So, hello again, Kirk, Pinapa, Timothy, Shell, thanks for joining. Hello, Rob again. Hello, Ashlyn, Johnny, and Deb. Thanks for all joining from Zoom. And to all of you who are watching from YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. As I see it on all your smiling faces. Wonderful. So, as always, that's one thing I like to say. A smile a day keeps the stress away. And I really do hope you all practice smiling. If you're not much of a smiler, simple way to practice, go to the mirror and smile to the first person you see, yourself. As there are two good things that come out of it. One, you create a nice environment for yourself. And two, you get to see how much of a smile is enough. So if you don't smile often, I know it can be a little awkward, a little weird at first. But when you smile and smile to yourself, you can see how much is just right for you. So it's just maybe a little grin at first, maybe a little teeth, but definitely not too much, you know. So this is the point of practicing. And when you start to do it more and more, it becomes second nature. And it's a wonderful way to help you share peace to everyone around you. Now that the masks are coming off, whenever I walk around in town, I like to just do my usual thing, walk around and smile. And I can see how everyone just slowly, their day just brightens up little by little. And that's my little bit that I can do. So I hope you all do the same, at least for your family, for yourself, and for your neighbors, whoever you get to see. So as always, I love to start off with a quote. And one thing that I'd like you to realize is we are the light. You know, when we become the light, the world will be brighter. We are so lucky to have seen the light before many. So because we've seen the light before, we must share it. Share it with others. This light can simply be the smile, as I'm telling you about. Smile and share that light. Because it starts from the smallest world we know, starting from our family, then expanding to the workplace, and we get brighter and brighter wherever we go. This is a quote from Lompada Mashiyo, our master. And, it's really wonderful. We get to have this chance to become the light, as he tells us. Because world peace starts with you, starts with each of us. When we are at peace, we start to bring peace to those around you. When you bring peace to those around you, they bring peace to those around them, and spreads out little by little, like a ripple. It starts from one little pebble, one little spot, but it grows and grows. So, remember, we are the light. So, brighten up the world together. One wonderful and easy way to do it, a smile. So, is everyone ready for meditation? Okay. Then, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, let it go. Forget about it. Let yourself feel like a kindergartner again. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan. Relaxing, starting from the top of your head, relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids, very gently closing them, as if you are about to go to sleep. Letting your eyelids fall very gently, very lightly, like a feather falling on the still water. Then relaxing your nose, your cheeks, your mouth, down to your chin, letting your entire face become completely relaxed. And let the relaxation flow down to your neck, releasing and relaxing all the muscles in your neck, letting it loosen and lighten, being completely relaxed. And let that relaxation flow down to your shoulders. Feel your shoulders becoming very loose, very light. Feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. No pressure, no tension, just at ease and comfortable. And let the relaxation flow down to your arms. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your fingers, letting your arms feel light, loose, and comfortable. Then relaxing your chest, your abdomen, and your back. Slowly going down your back, one vertebra at a time. Feel like you are getting a massage, releasing, relieving, and relaxing all the muscles in your back. Little by little, inch by inch, letting all the aches and pains melt away, leaving only comfort and relaxation all the way down your back.
My body feels like potato salad, very relaxed. Thank you.
Okay, very good. And now let that relaxation flow down to your legs, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your toes. Allow your entire body to be relaxed, at ease, and comfortable. As we know, the first step to meditation is relaxation, allowing our body to feel comfortable and relaxed. But if you do have any discomfort, feel free to adjust your position and go through the steps again, relaxing from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And once you're relaxed, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. It is a light focus, not too intense, not too intent. What we do is visualize our meditation object. Your meditation object can be anything. For example, a crystal ball, the sun, a full moon, a bright star. But it can be anything. Let it be something simple, easy to picture. And we visualize this object or image floating at your center. In the Dhammakaya technique or middle way technique, the center is in the middle of your abdomen, 2 finger widths above navel level. This is your center of gravity, the absolute center of your body. but do not be too concerned with the exact location. Just know the general area is just fine. And as we visualize where it feels most comfortable to you. Whether you visualize in front of you, behind you, beside you, or inside you. Allow your mind to feel calm and peaceful, and eventually, your mind will naturally move to the right location. No need to push, no need to pull. Just let it be. Let yourself be right here, right now. Allow yourself to experience this calm tranquility. And as we are in this calm, tranquil environment, your mind slowly comes to a standstill. While it slows down, sometimes random thoughts will come and go, and it's okay. It is the nature of the mind. Our job is to be a very good observer, not the director. Just observe as these thoughts come and go, until eventually they'll quiet down to just one thing, our meditation object, floating at our center. And as our mind stays with this one thing for a prolonged period of time, eventually your mind will stop completely. No thoughts, no worries, no regrets. Just empty and spacious. And during that time, let yourself be right there, where it's finally quiet for both body and mind. But don't expect to attain this easily or quickly. We are all practicing. We're not masters. Even if we get just a split second of quiet and peace, today's meditation was well worth it. But as we practice, it'll start off as just a split second. Later on, many split seconds, until it becomes seconds or moments, minutes to hours. So just take your time, no rush. Everything we do in meditation is light and gentle. So just take your time. Let your mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. But if your mind does begin to wander again, another tool we use is a mantra. The mantra we like to use: Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relajate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those whom the light touches are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from us filling the room, then filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state and the surrounding states, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and now throughout the universe. Thinking of your loved ones, your family, your friends, your close and distant relatives, your coworkers, acquaintances, all the people in the world, all of them that you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our good wishes. Buddha Parapata Pachikananchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Chinarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapaputthanupavena Sapathammanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Sattha Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time, no rush. So, how are you all feeling? I saw a thumbs up from Katrina. Thank you. All right, thumbs up from Pinapa and Timothy. Looks like everyone's feeling pretty good. I know sometimes. Oh, thank you, Ashlyn and Nini. So, as we practice, always notice at the end how you feel today, how you feel now that we finished after meditation. Notice those subtle differences. Sometimes they're subtle, sometimes quite different. Thank you, Natasha, on Facebook. She said it's really great with a thumbs up. So, as we practice, allow yourself. That's one thing we have to remind ourselves to do. Allow yourself. Allow yourself to relax and experience. Sometimes we force ourselves trying to make something happen. This is what I call expectation. This happens to a lot of regular meditators. When you reach a certain point, you tend to always feel a certain way, and then you expect it to be like that always. It can be both good and bad. The good thing is, okay, I'm going to have some peace. But then sometimes it's supposed to be that much, and I didn't get there yet. And then now you feel like you didn't quite make it, when in truth, you did just fine. Allow yourself to experience, allow it to happen, okay? And enjoy it. Every time we meditate, it's a mini vacation, a nice little moment for us to, ah, be at ease. And especially for our late night meditation, this program is all about helping you get to bed, especially for those who are here on the East Coast. It's 10:37 here, and sometimes it's just difficult to sleep. And most of the time, it's because of our attachment. We're holding on. We won't let go, and we know how hard it is to let go with our mind. It just holds on so tightly. So when we meditate, we're able to learn how to let go, little by little. So, does anyone have any questions or wonders today?
Hey.
Oh, hi, Shell.
How are you? Hi. It's really interesting that you were talking about the attachment. I feel like I'm going through a little something that I'm attached to, that I'm wanting a certain outcome. Do you have any guidance on that when it comes to somebody else's life? And I know that I'm the one that needs the lesson here, even though this going through something that is not quite good for their health. I know that I am needing a lesson here, but I'm attached to, if this person acts this way, then they can fit into my world. And I know that there's something there, and I'm holding on to it so tightly. So it's really interesting that you say those words. And if you have any guidance with that, that would be great.
Well, in this case, it seems like it's an attachment to your friend, as in hoping for them to get better, and almost like you're kind of willing them to have a better life or be able to get through this whatever problem that's going on. And believe me, this is what happens with those who have a big heart. We can't help it. We want others to, and this is what we call compassion. When you want happiness for other people, you don't want them to be suffering. And that's what compassion is. That's what loving kindness is. But as we do this, we can continue to share and spread this good energy. But do not feel like you have to force some kind of power to make them happen, make something happen for them. All we can do is send this goodness, and then if their friend will listen to advice or will want it, be there for them. But sometimes they're not ready to hear it. They're not ready to change. Even if you see it, they really need to. But this is different if it's your child. So if it's if it's your son, your daughter, excuse me, it's someone who you're taking care of. In this case, go right in there, son, daughter, honey, you have to do this. Someone who is really close. That's okay. You can go right in and try to help them out. But at the same time, you still need to see how they feel. It's like the old saying, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. It's very much like that. Even if we have good advice, we want to give it to them, they have to be ready to accept. So all we can do is continue to share that loving kindness, share that compassion, send good energy, and then just kind of watch from afar, help out when you can. But we also need to learn to let go. They have to live their life. All we can do is help guide when they're willing to hear it or when they ask for it. A lot of my friends tend to come to me for advice, and that's before I was a monk. And many times it'd be advice on things that I have no idea about. And I go, why are you asking me this? And usually it was, of all things, they would ask me about relationship advice. I'm like, I've never had a girlfriend. And I'm like, why are you guys looking at me? And they all come to me, and this is what they do. But they see that I have a lot of friends who, well, both guys and girls, but they're all friends to me. So they're always asking, yeah, well, how do I deal with this problem? How do I get this problem? But oddly enough, I always have an answer. And I had to say it. I'm just lucky. I have a lot of good teachers, a lot of good mentors, a lot of people who always tell me, "Hey, you know, like helping me know what to do or what I should say, what I should do in certain situations." My number one greatest teacher about how to deal with people. Thank you, Mom. My mom, as hard as she works, she comes home, she'd come back then, she would come home at about 9 p.m. And then, as tired as you are, come on, think of that. You work all night, or you work all day, you come back home, you want to rest. But not my mom. Comes home, kids, come here, I need to tell you something. She's on call right now too. But she would always tell us and give us it was like our wisdom talk for the day. We get to learn about the world as kids and see, oh, adults have problems like this. And we're going to have problems like that too. So we got to see, oh, so this is what you do. And she'll tell us, what do you think you can do? What do you think we can do? Of course, most of the time we had no idea. So we listen. She's like, this is what I'm doing right now. Watch, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. And the next day, she says, guess what? It happened like I said. So we got a lot of. I had to say, I'm just very fortunate that I had parents who would always give me guidance and teach me these things, even when sometimes we're just seemingly too young to really understand. But it is indeed that way. So be there to help, adjust, but not forceful. And don't feel like it's your fault. Sometimes we unintentionally feel like it's your fault because you see the problem and you want to help them, but you can't do it, and then you just don't feel that way.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Shell. Oh, I see some. Oh, thank you, Rob. Says you like the session. Very nice voice and demeanor. Thank you. My voice, I practice a lot. I try to do it as similar to our master, who has a truly beautiful voice. I'm just almost there. And then Ashton says, I agree, LP. Wonderful guide. I replay some of his phrases. Thank you for replaying them when you're meditating on your own. So, as always, when we meditate together, the great thing is, especially here on Zoom, we're like a little family. We get to chat, talk to each other, give advice, and actually interact. As now that we're slowly coming out of COVID mode, we're starting to take our masks off, we're starting to open up again. One thing we have to be careful of is our little bit of selfishness that has grown during this year. And you'll be wondering what? Think of it truthfully. We've all gotten a little bit more selfish during this year. Reason? We've been caring for just ourselves. Especially when it comes to going out, we have to be very careful. Everyone puts on a mask, social distancing, keeping away. You don't want to get close, And we start to build up this kind of a wall. When we're starting to open up, start to realize, people are people. it's not this disease here and this disease person here, or possible, something like that. Instead, open up, realize we're starting to come back out. Don't get easily aggravated or annoyed. When we are in that selfish mode, especially during the quarantines and staying home and working from home, we get everything done the way we want it because no one else is there to deal with it. We don't have to deal with anyone else except for maybe family who's around, who you have to deal with your whole life anyway. So, but once it comes to other people, we have to learn how to understand, be forgiving, and accept. As we start doing this, we'll have a nice, wonderful transition back to regular life again, as everyone is dealing with a little bit of selfishness that we have attained. We've kind of gathered during this pandemic. But I'm very glad it's slowly getting better. At least it is for the U.S. Or at least how it seems. So everyone, be safe, but also remember to open up your heart, spread out that loving kindness, that compassion, as we start to deal with each other again. As it's going to be that feeling of, oh, why is this person like this? But it's not. We're just not communicating as well as we really want to, because we're just getting back to regular social interactions again. So, a wonderful way to help with this, you guessed it, a smile. So, I hope you all continue to smile, practice little by little, and we can brighten the world together. So before you go, I'd like to give you a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into the light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. As always, very glad to be here on Late Night Meditation with all of you, as I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at this time. So if this video was helpful, this session was helpful, please do share with your friends, bring them in, join us on Zoom. That way we can gather and continue to expand in our little family here. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So take care and good night.